The Unit Achievement Award is presented to Community Rescue Service and Hagerstown Fire Department. On June 14, 2024, Community Rescue Service and Hagerstown Fire Department responded to a 911 call reporting a stabbing. Dispatch advised that the scene was secured by Hagerstown Police Department and that EMS could proceed directly. Upon arrival, Community Rescue Services crew paramedic Kamaria Shinaki, paramedic Kevin Demmons, and Lieutenant Robert Fallon were met by HPD officers and HFD personnel escorting the patient to the ambulance. The patient, a conscious and visibly distressed pediatric female, was suffering from 2 severe lacerations to her left arm. HPD officers had applied an initial tourniquet to the upper arm, and HFD had placed dressings over the wound. Despite these interventions, the EMS crew observed significant ongoing bleeding beneath the dressings. Before the patient could be loaded into the ambulance, the EMS crew quickly tightened the tourniquet, effectively controlling the bleeding. An estimated 100 cc's of blood had already pooled on the ground outside the medic unit, indicating the urgency of the situation. Further assessment in the ambulance revealed a 4-inch open laceration to the anterior bicep and a second, far more extensive laceration just below the elbow to the hand on the posterior forearm. With exposed muscle, tendons, and fatty tissue, the CRS crew immediately applied a second tourniquet, redressed both wounds with pressure and sterile materials, and provided advanced trauma care. IV access was established, monitoring initiated, and medications administered for pain and nausea. Throughout the incident, personnel demonstrated seamless coordination and commitment to the patient's survival. HFD provided essential wound care support and assisted in moving the patient. CRS delivered expert trauma management, effective communication with the trauma center, and compassionate care for a critically injured patient in a volatile and emotionally charged situation. The combined efforts of Community Rescue Service, Hagerstown Fire Department, and Hagerstown Police Department directly contributed to the stabilization and survival of a patient with potentially fatal injuries. Congratulations to those who responded to this incident. Paramedic Kamaria Shinaki, Paramedic Kevin Demmons, and Lieutenant Robert Fallon of Community Rescue Service, and Fire Apparatus Operator Travis Barkdahl and Fire Apparatus Operator Sean Weiserek of Hagerstown Fire Department.